Okay. How and why? How and why 0 factorial is equal to 1?
Oh, I don't know, sir.
You know, see, as we know, n factorial is equal n times n minus 1 factorial. Agree?
Yes, sir.
For example, if we take, as we know, 3 factorial is equal to 3 times 2 times 1.
Yes, sir.
And 4 factorial is equal to 4 times 3 times 1.
2 times.
But we know that 3 times 2 times 1 is equal to 3 factorial.
Yes, sir.
So we can replace 3 times 2 times 1 as 3 factorial.
Yes, sir.
That's why 4 factorial is equal to 4 times 3 factorial. Agree?
Yes, sir.
In the same way, 10 factorial is equal to 10 times 9 factorial. 100 factorial is equal to 100 times 99 factorial.
Yes.
The same way, 2 factorial is equal to 2 times 1 factorial.
Yes.
We know the value of 2 factorial. What's the value of 2 factorial?
2, sir.
2. Now dividing both sides by 2. This equation, dividing both sides by 2. What happens? By 2 by 2. 2 to
1
cancel, 2 to cancel. 1 factorial is equal to 1. That's why we got in a conclusion that 1 factorial is equal to 1.
Yes.
Yeah, by the definition, how to write 1 factorial? For 10 factorial is 10 times, 9 times, 8 times, so on till 1. But as per the definition, as per the meaning, 1 factorial means what? 1 into
1 to 1,
what?
sir.
1 into what? But here 10 factorial is 10 into 9, 9 into 8 into 9 into 7 into 6, so on. So 1 factorial is equal to what? 1 into what? There may be some confusion, but this conclusion, this logic leads us to a perfect reason. That is, the value of 1 factorial is equal to 1 only. Clear? The value of 1 factorial is equal to 1 only, right?
Yes.
Now, our main question is how 0 factorial is equal to 1. It seems to be very typical because the value of 10 factorial starts with 10 into something. The value of 100 factorial starts from 100 and into something. In the same way, if we start finding the value of 0 factorial, it leads to be 0. 0 into something.
Yes.
But 0 into something is equal to 0. But 0 factor is not equal to 0. Surprisingly, 0 factor is equal to 1. Now we are learning the exact reason, the valid reason why 0 factorial is equal to 1. Okay, see, just now we have concluded, we have found the reason why 1 factorial is equal to 1. We can use this fact, okay, we can use this fact in finding the value of 0 factorial. See, now 2 factorial can be expressed as 2 into 1 factorial. The same way, 1 factorial can be expressed as 1 into 0 factorial. 10 factorial means 10 into 9 factorial.
Yes, sir.
100 factorial means 100 into 99 factorial. Today's date is
8, sir. Oh, 9, sir.
999. 9 factorial is equal to 9 into 8 factorial.
Yes, sir.
So 1 factorial is equal to 1 into 0 factorial.
Yes, sir.
As we know, the value of 1 factorial is equal to 1. So we can write 1 here. What happens when we divide both sides by 1?
1.
1 get cancels. 1 get cancels, which means 1. We left with 0 factorial left hand side. Right hand side 1. So
Yes.
0
0
factorial is equal to
factorial.
1. Many students have doubt that how 0 factorial is equal to 1. This is the correct reason to say 0 factorial is equal to 1. To avoid this confusion, some authors define factorial as n factorial is equal to n into n minus 1 into so on 1, and 0 factorial is equal to 1. This is one kind of definition for a factorial of a number. Okay, but students left with the confusion how 0 factorial is equal to 1. This is correct reason to say 0 how 0 factorial is equal to 1, right? Tell in your own words how 0 factorial is equal to 1 and write something on it on the screen. You know why I am repeating this discussion?
No, sir.
Yeah. Just for a few seconds. Yeah, right. By writing on the screen, tell in our own words. Just simple.
Okay. Yes, sir.
You
So
can
once get back, I'll just write it down.
yeah, sure.
There's a 1 point. Yeah, if you just get back, I'll just see a 1 point. I missed 1 point. Yes, sir. So for 0 factorial equals 1.
You may use your different color, your favorite color.
Oh, I have nothing favorite.
Okay, right.
I'll just use that spray.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just use brown. Is that visible, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. So we know that 2 factorial equals 2
Yes.
times 1.
Yes.
So we use all the numbers previous to the number included in the factorial till the number 1.
Okay.
So if it's like 3 factorial, then we use 3 times 2 times 3 times 2 2 times 1. So
Yes.
that's how it goes on even for 4 and 5.
Yes.
So we know that this 1 factorial equals 1
Times.
times 0 factorial.
Yes, right. You are right.
That results 1.
Yeah. Yes.
But initially we know that 0 times something equals 0. But
Yes.
for this factorial, it will be 1 because
Yes.
if we divide both the terms by 1,
Yes.
then we are left out with a 0 and 1.
Yes.
The 0 factorial equals 1.
That's good. Very good. Fine. Excellent. To say this, basically we know the value of 1 factor is equal to 1, right? We use
Yes.
the fact that 1 factor is equal to 1. How 1 factor is equal to 1? That means 2 factor means 2 into 1 factor. Its value is equal to.
Yes.
Cancelling 2 on both sides or dividing both sides, we got the conclusion that 1 factor is equal
1
to 1.
factor equals 1.
Since 1 factor is equal to 1, using that fact here, 2 factorial is equal. Yeah. What this 1 factorial? This 1 factor is equal to 1 times 0 factorial.
0 factorial.
As we know, 1 factor is equal to 1. Okay. And we can also use the fact that 1 into anything is itself only. That means
Yes.
1 into x is equal to x. 1 into y is equal to y. The same way, 1 into 0 factor is equal to 0 factorial. It is also equal to 1.
Yes.
Good. Excellent. Now, we are learning that special formula. That formula is, that formula
Yes.
is, for example, say one 3-letter word.
5, 6, 7.
3-letter word.
3-letter word like 243.
3-letter word.
Oh, word. I'm sorry. Cat.
Cat. Rearrange the letters of the word. CAT, CTA,